Hey guys, Mike Martin here. What an exciting weekend we've had, right? So I've not done any videos at all this weekend, or maybe I have, I don't know, I can't remember. But I don't think I've done any videos this weekend. Anyway, so we found out the process, we found out the strategy, we found out now pretty much what works the best for Three Local, for any local business, for no, it doesn't matter if you're a plumber, a roofer, electrician, a joiner, it doesn't matter what it is you do or how you do it. We've got a roadmap, let's call it, yeah, that takes you from where you are right now to pretty much guaranteed success. It's absolutely brilliant. Now, this weekend, we created quite a few new websites. Now, these are not all the sites, but these are the ones just on my personal setup. So I think I did this local.mychem one. These are testing sites, UK Tradesman Directory, UK Business Directory, SEO UK. We did the emergency roofers one on Friday, which I think I did. I shown you guys and I shown you the results. So probably we're looking at about here. So I tell you what we'll do. We'll take the first one and the last one. So let's go into here. Let's click my sites. Let's do that. And let's look at the site index pages on this one. And then when I've done this, I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you the model because it's not just me building these. We've got tons and tons of people building these, playing with these, messing around with them, trying all sorts of different things. Now, so we're getting results. We're getting results on blank sites. We're getting results on local business sites. We're getting results in lots of different areas. But there's one strategy that we're using that is getting first page results that are sticking, that are ranking, that are doing really, really well, which is what I'm going to show you in a minute via a picture. So you'll be able to take a screenshot of it because it's super simple. It's like a 5-step model that just works perfectly for local businesses. So, okay, we took the first and the last, didn't we? So this is the MyChem. So this here is right. Let me show you. This is not a website. This has got nothing to do with a website. If I go and search it like that, it'll just redirect. Look, boom, to mikemartin.uk, right? So it's just mychem.uk. So I've put it on here, but what I've done is I've connected it to the Google Business profile of More Leads Local, I believe. Let's go and have a look. So let's click on My Business. I have, yeah. So I connected it to the Google Business profile and More Leads Local via the setup or via the business profile page. Can't remember how I did it. And then this one over here, I feel like I might have done the same thing with. Tell you what, we'll just do it over here so I'm not messing around with that. Let's come back out of here. Let's switch accounts. I think it was SEO UK directory. Let's just have a quick scan, switch to that one. Business profile. Yes, we have. Right. So we've created both of these. This is based in Weymouth. It's connected to the More Leads Local one. And we've used it. So what we're finding is we can add this to different sites that's not actually connected to it. And as long as we set the GMB up correctly, a lot of these index and rank quite well. They still tend to lose to the one that's the actual domain name itself, okay? So let me show you. So we'll go back over to these index pages and we'll just do some research first on what's ranking and what isn't. So find SEO agency near me. We're not going to rank for that, okay? Just simply because we've not had enough time. But if I was to go and search that in the local area, as you can see, the Google Business profile connected to it shows up first. And that's probably because I put More Leads Local in. So maybe I'm tricking you there. 1 second, guys. Didn't mean to trick you. SEO agency near me will probably be one of the biggest search terms. The second. All right. Oh, there's still but SEO agency near me still pops up number 2 in the area I'm in. I'm quite close to all these businesses. So this one's round the corner. This one's round the corner. I don't know where this one is. This one's okay, yeah, that's round the corner. They're all round the corner from me. Now, but these are all old. These have all been up years, 3 years in business. This is a new one. This is plus 5 years in business. And this is slowly creeping up and starting to beat them because of what we're doing here. Right. So let me now go to the ones that's got the location search because that's kind of. So if I was to go here and type SEO agency in whatever that area is there, check out say, get rid of this, what you'll see is, okay, this new MyChem one, it's losing out to the More Leads Local one, right? Because the More Leads Local one is the Google Business Profile URL. So every time we're building these additional sites, it's helping rank this. So what we've got is, we've got More Leads Local, we've got More Leads Local, we've got Weymouth Local SEO Agency. Let's just have a look. Okay, this is one of ours, More Leads Local. Imagine how the SEO company's feeling this agency in this area, right? Then we go to this one, which is, guess what? Who owns that one? Yeah, it's us as well. Right, this is the SEO UK directory one that I was just showing you a minute ago. So we click on that, and what you're getting, oh, it's us again. Yep, more leads local. And let me come back down. Let me do this SEO directory.uk. And as you can see, it's us again. And then if we come down again, you'll see it's us again. And then you come down again, and you're going to see it's us again, cheapseo.uk. Is it us again? Pretty sure it is. Yes, it's us again. You can see it's our overlay pages. So we're using two different versions here. We're using 3 local crossed with ring fence marketing. And then the Mike M one's down here, yeah? So that's the one that we built the other day, which is not connected, but it's connected via the Google Business Profile, so the schema and everything's in the right place. So, but then if we go down to the next listing, so let's do this one. Click search. Right, now let's get rid of the word expert at the beginning because people don't write that. They write SEO agency and location, don't they? So let's get rid of that bullshit from there and do a realistic search. As you can see, the free local ones hit the top. It's the local.freelocal, so it's more it's done the way we're doing it. Then we've got local.freelocal. Then we've got the SEO agency. Then we've got Yell.com jumps in there. Then we've got MyChem. Then we've got SEOly. Let's have a look at the SEOly one. Oh, look at that. It just happens to be us. That actually redirects straight to my website, my personal website. So as you can see, this is the SEO Directory UK, and then we've got another business. Then we've got that MyChem one again. So as you can see, just as examples of what we're doing with these sites and how. Now, I'm not coming after a plumbing industry or a roofing industry or electrician industry. I'm going after the SEO agency industry. So I'm taking on, apparently, okay, I'm taking on the Lewis Hamiltons of the world and things like that. I'm not taking on the plasterers and the plumbers and the roofers and the electricians that apparently don't know what they're doing. Okay, we're going after. So let's have a look here. SEO agency in, right? So you can see we're the #1 map. But as you can see down here, we've got the more leads local. Then we've got the more leads local. Then we've got the SEO directory.uk. I'm pretty sure that's us. I think we've just looked at it. Yes, it is. It's us. Then we've got the SEOly, Authentic Style. It's another business, not us. SEO UK directory, the other one that we built last week over the weekend. Silex, and then I think that's a directory, and then this is the MyChem one that we're looking at right now that we're trying to find. Boom. Okay. So let's do another one of these, and then we'll go and have a look at the SEO directory.uk one. But I'm pretty sure, as you can see from what we're doing, is it seems to be a similar setup in pretty much every area. So let's do this. It says in Weymouth by more leads local. Let's get rid of that. So as you can see here, SEO agency Weymouth, we've got the #1 map. This here, #1 site above the maps, didn't even see that. But if we click on that, what you'll see is it takes you to more leads local, and it's actually another one of our sites the way that we're setting up. So, I mean, you can imagine how it must feel to be an SEO agency in these locations. We've got SEOly there. What I'm trying to find here, SEOdirectory.co.uk is one of ours as well, but I'm not trying to look for that. What I'm trying to look for is this one. So that's the first time we've not seen the actual new site on the first page of Google. Let's try one more. In fact, yeah, let's try one more of these before we move over to another one. So I'm going to close that one down, and then we'll move across to the other one. Then I'm going to tell you the secret. Then I'm going to tell you the secret so you can do this for your local business. Dead easy, dead quick. I'm not going to go through the full setup. We've got a webinar coming on Friday this week where I'm going to show you the new release. I'm going to show you 3 different business models you can do with this, whether you're a local business or a local business wanting to go national, whether you're an agency or whether you want to get involved in, I forgot what they call it, the franchise model. Oh my God, it's so powerful. So powerful. It's my favorite business model on the planet. It's I'm not going to swear. I'm trying to stop swearing. Right, so we've just touched SEO agency services in Pottsville, wherever that happens to be. As you can see, ours is on here, but we're #1. We're #1 with the More Leads Local site, which is this site connected to the GMB. We've got the SEO UK directory.com, which is the one we just created, and then we've got the mychem.uk. Then we've got the SEO UK directory. That SEO UK directory.com seems to rank really well. This is the one, as you can see. So let's shut that, okay, and let's just fly to the bottom and see how many pages indexed since, I think it was yesterday, might have been the day before we did this. Oh, I'm clicking next instead of 10. So if that 10 means there's 100 pages indexed, that 12 means there's about 120 pages indexed, okay, in a few days. And if we get even these ones right down here, yeah, local business SEO service in blah, 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 wherever that happens to be. We search it. More Leads Locals #1, More Leads Locals #2, SEO Directory UK is #3, SEO Directory UK, which is one of ours, SEO UK Directorate. MyChem is down there. So as you can see, we're dominating the first page of Google. it feels like it's 1999 again, where we could take over the first page of Google. And this is only possible because of 3Local and the model I'm going to show you in a minute. The next thing I want to do, though, before we do that, is I want to jump over to this one and say, okay, so we did this one as well. So we did 4 of these or something this weekend, 3, 4, something like that. So just looking at this now, let's first go down and have a look and see how many pages we've got indexed. So number 10 means we've got 100. Number 12, so it's about the same number of pages indexed each, about 120 pages each, okay? So what we're going to do now is go back to number 1 and see if these ones are ranking. Now, it's a bit of an anticlimax on this one because we already know this one's ranking because we've just done some searches on the other one, and this was outranking it absolutely everywhere. So I just want to do local business SEO in this local area to see. There's no Google Maps showing up now, which is a pain in the backside. It's not giving me the local results anymore, probably because it's sick of me. That's a bit of a pain in the butt. Right, so let's now go and look at the location. So here's the location for this one. And what we will probably find will be the same results. And the reason we're going to find the same results is because we want to show you, right, so the morleadslocal.com is the site that's connected to the Google Business Profile. So as you can see, More Leads Local wins. More Leads Local wins. SEOly is one of ours wins. SEOUKdirectory.com is the one we're looking for. Boom, there it is, as you can see. And then a bit further down the page, you've got the mychem.uk, SEO UK Directory, mychem.uk, Directory Nation. Is that one of ours? Oh, yeah, it is. Look at that. More Leads Local, number 1 and number 2 on both of these. Right, so let me just come down a little bit further, try a different one. Let's get rid of the word expert because nobody really searches that. Let's get rid of this. Oops. Because nobody's going to search the brand because we don't really try and take clients on. As you can see, More Leads Local's number 1, but we come further down. Local.moreleadslocal, which means it's the 3Local site. Local.moreleadslocal, which means it's 3. SEOdirectory.uk. SEOly, Authentic Style, SEOUKdirectory.com, first page of Google still, and the MyChem and the SEO. So as you can see, these seem to be doing this in every single area that we target, every single area, and we're able to do it super, super fast. We're doing it using a dead simple, dead easy, real basic strategy that any local business can do. So I'm just going to change my screen. This is the strategy. This is it. Okay. This is pretty much almost guaranteed index. Guaranteed. I was reading the indexing thing on the right there. Guaranteed success for any local business anywhere on the planet. If you do this, exactly what I've put right here now, you will beat 95% of local businesses out of the park within a matter of 4 to 6 weeks of setting all this up. All right. So if you've got a local business now and you're struggling, right, forget about it. Forget about it. Do this, right? So the first thing you need to do is go and get a website. And I don't care if you're getting a Wix website, which is free, or you're going to go and pay someone to build you a decent website. I'd recommend getting a WordPress website that's built pretty well and having a blog that you post on regularly. Okay? That's what I'd recommend. Okay. Then you want to get Google Maps, which is a Google business profile, right? There is no reason for any business, any local business on the planet to not have a Google business profile. They're free. So if you haven't got one, it's just pure laziness and you're not trying to set up a real business. And you know what? You might as well go and get a job for someone else because you're sitting on your backside just wishing that customers would come to you. The next step is set up 3Local on your business website. Did you just see all the rankings we've got for local.moreleadslocal.com? That's because we've done this. We've set up a website. In fact, just let me take you back to the More Leads Local website, right? Look at this. That's the More Leads Local website, right? This site was ranked using 3Local.com. Ignore that. It's one page, okay? That's it. And it tells people, hi, you can't be our customer, but listen to this little short book that we've done here for you, or go here and get a free on-page audit of your website. And that's it. Realistically, it's like once you've been through this, then contact me. It doesn't tell them how to contact me, and you might be able to become a client. They won't be able to become a client. I don't want clients. I'm not interested in getting clients, okay? But I just build this just to show you how simple and easy it is. It's one page. It took me, I don't know, a couple of hours to write the content. Probably took me a week maybe to get this 1 hour video, this audio thing done. And that's it. So it's not like rocket science. This is in an SEO niche. This is in an industry that's really difficult to win at. Right, next step is you connect Free Local. What Free Local does is it creates search engine optimized web pages for every town, village, and suburb in your local area. So when I was looking at this More Leads Local before, okay, if I do SEO agency, I think that was one of the ones we did before. When we search it, okay, yep, SEO agency, you find these local.moreleadslocal.com sites everywhere, yes? They are these are the pages. I put that pop up on because I want people to buy Free Local, but these are the pages, all right, that rank in every town, village, and suburb. These are them. I've even done an overlay of Wikipedia there for Puddletown, which is cool. There's a video on my YouTube channel showing you how to do that. So looking at Crossways, you'll see we'll have a Crossways one. And if you go down to Broadmain, you'll find we have a Broadway one, and so on and so forth. Right? So that is it. That is it. We've set this up. It takes probably 5 minutes. All you do is search for your Google business profile, click submit, add your services, and click done, and it'll build it all out for you from start to finish. It really is that simple. Once that's been done, you submit it to Google Search Console. So realistically, right, if you're a business with a website and you've got a Google business profile set up, these two here, even if you're an absolute moron and you don't know anything at all about business, shouldn't take you more than half a day to a day at the most. So if you're not actually out physically working on job after job after job after job after job, there is no excuse to not do these few things here. Okay? No excuse whatsoever. Add these two things to your business. Okay? And make sure that once that's been added, go through, edit the content, play around with it, add a couple of images, do what it is that you want to do, and submit to Search Console. This is then going to draw a radius around your business and create SEO optimized web pages for every town, village, and suburb within that radius. Okay? For every service you offer. So if you've got 4 services and there's 25 locations, it's going to take you 15, 20 minutes to build a 100-page website designed to rank for every town, village, and suburb in that area. After that, you want to start building citations, right, which match exactly what's on your Google business profile. So if you've got an address on your Google business profile that says like More Lane, LN instead of LANE, then you want it to match exactly where you're creating the citations, the information on your Google business profile. Citations are just directory listings and things like that. So the first thing to do is get yourself put into every single local directory, every single industry specific directory that you can get, and all the rest of them, and building backlinks. Now that I'd be careful with the backlinks. It's not necessarily that important for local businesses, simply because most local businesses don't have them. There's no real reason for most people to link to you unless they're leaving you testimonials and reviews and stuff like that. And if they are leaving you testimonials and reviews, you don't need a backlink. You want them to go to your Google business profile and leave it there for you, because that's going to help you more than actually getting a backlink from their website in most cases. Get yourself 20, 30, 40, 50 Google reviews. The amount of business you're going to get from having lots of 5-star reviews, especially if you've got this ranking, and it's all connected to your Google business profile, is much, much higher than what you're going to get from having a backlink on a third-party website. But citations are brilliant because citations rank all this stuff without really doing anything else other than sending people back to your business if they get found online. Indexing. This is quite important for your citations and your backlinks, because if you've got citations that Google doesn't find, then they don't exist. If you've got backlinks that Google doesn't find, then they don't exist. This is the process. If you've got a website, get a Google business profile next. Once you've got a Google business profile, add Free Local to your website using your Google business profile. It takes about a week from when this has been created for this to be able to work. After you've done that, submit to Search Console. Okay, we show you in loads of my videos how to do it. Then start focusing on citations and backlinks. That's it. Forget about everything else. Citations and backlinks. All this is done, dusted, and you can be forgot about forever. So your next process as a business, if I'm not out working with clients and doing anything, I should be listing myself on directories. I should be generating citations, whether you're going up to Legit or wherever it is, getting citations. And then there's tools like Indexceptional or Giga Indexer or Backlink Indexing Tool and things like that you can index your citations with. The one I've had real good results with Indexceptional recently, but Giga Indexer is another good one. Backlink Indexer is a Backlink Indexing Tool, I think it's called, is another good one. Giga spelled Giga from memory, Giga Indexer. But you may as well just get the Indexceptional. It's cheap as chips. It works. It does what it needs to do, right? That's it. So as a business, once you've set these things up here, that even from scratch, if you was to build your own WordPress website and you're starting your own business, doing step 1, 2, 3, and 4 wouldn't take you more than a week. And then all you've got to focus on is these easy things. Okay, that's it going forward. But then what happens next is these businesses want to start spreading further afield. So what'll happen is you'll have this set up and you'll be like, wow, I'm getting my first few clients, I'm getting more clients, I've got this covering a 10-mile radius around my business and I'm dead excited, and you can extend further afield inside Elite Simplify. But then let's say you want to add a second location or a second office or a second place that you want to do business. Like let's say you're based in Manchester, but you want a London office, or let's say you're based in Manchester and you want a Miami office. All right, and maybe not, maybe you're a lawyer, I don't know, but this is all possible, and I'll show you that on Friday this week. Okay, at the webinar. How do you get to the webinar? Sign up for free local, and you'll be automatically included in the webinar coming this Friday. And at the time of doing this, if you go over to 3local.com, you will find that there is a free trial on right now. 3 months free. Right now. This goes away in tomorrow. This is gone tomorrow. So you need to do this now. By midnight tomorrow, Tuesday, tomorrow, that'll be gone. Follow this process. Sign up for a free trial. That'll get you added into our webinar at the end of the week. The end of the week's webinar, I'm going to teach you the business models. I'm going to go through this process from start to finish. And I want to show you guys how it's simple, easy, quick, and efficient to be able to, build a local business, turn it into a national business. Then I'm also going to explain to you how what we've just talked about here as an agency, you can use this strategy for local businesses and you can dominate for local businesses with a step-by-step process. You no longer need to sit back and think to yourself, I'll try and do this for that local business or that for that local business or the other. It's irrelevant. Do this and it works every single time. Okay? And then I'm going to show you the franchise model. I love it. It's my favorite business model. I can't believe that it's amazing. I'm actually in the process right. In fact, I'm not going to show you. Forget about it. You see it on Friday. I'll see you Friday. Thank you very much. Catch you later. Bye-bye.